The following is an exclusive presentation of Jesup Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
World famous. The world famous Butch and Bob Show.
It is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear, by Jesup Premium Storage out here on the Waycross Highway, by Murphy Builder Supply located on Northeast Broad Street, by the Wolf Animal Hospital on West Cherry Street, and by the Women's Health Center on Cherry Street at Broad Street in downtown Jesup. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning.
Well, we got some guests in here this morning. Well, who do we have, Bob?
We're talking Christmas parade. It's that time of year. We got Donnie Ray and Sharon Corson to talk about Christmas lights and winter nights. The theme entries underway as we speak, so I'm sure that's what they're here to. You've got an entry. They have a early bird entry, so who wants to go first?
I'll talk about the early bird. You still got time to get on for early bird. The entry fee right now, if if you pay before now and June, sign between now and November the 16th, is $35 for chamber members and $45 for non-chamber members. After November 16th, it goes up to $50 for members and $80.
60.
I'm sorry, 60 for non-members.
Is that for any?
It's good that we've got women to correct us.
That's good. That's why.
Sorry, but that was
Sharon.
a big one.
That's why I bring her around with
That's
me.
right.
That's right. That's why I bring her
Sharon
around.
Corson from EMA, Donnie Ray in here from the Sheriff's Department. Go ahead, Donnie.
But we are asking everybody to go ahead and get the early bird
Is that
entries
for
in.
any entry, though?
Any
car,
entry.
truck,
Car,
float, doesn't matter.
Yep.
Doesn't matter.
One fee, yes, sir.
Okay.
We're trying to encourage people to do more floats this year because, Christmas parade is full of kids and they love the floats. And last year we did have a good showing, so we're really trying to encourage it. And part of the reason we did the Christmas lights and winter nights is so that the theme could have something to do with lights, because the parade is always prettier when there's lights on all the floats. So we're trying to get people in the spirit. Go ahead and put as many lights as you can on those floats.
And we also got, speaking of the lights and all, you can actually, some of the winners is the Rudolph Award, which is the best lights. So, and another award is going to be the Mrs. Claus Award, which is the best use of the theme. The Elf Award is the most creative original, and then a Frosty is the most entertaining Santa Award. Best overall is $1,000 cash. So we're giving out a lot of money this year to try to get people to build their floats up and make them nice for a lot of lights and also to be seen. But the Christmas parade, back up a little bit, it's going to be December the 1st, 7 p.m., starts downtown. And the Christmas parade is presented this year by Kitchen Tune-Ups. And
our gold sponsors this year are Rayonier Advanced Materials and Wayne County Industrial Development Authority. We have a Main Street stage sponsor, which is Jones Medical Equipment. We have a First Street stage sponsor, which is Neesmith Chevrolet of Jesup. We have two silver sponsors, Hospice of South Georgia and Marshland Credit Union. And then we have, as bronze sponsors, Georgia Power, the Connor Law Group, Robin Eubank State Farm, Interstate Credit Union, Downtown Development Authority, Mobile Concrete, Leah Jones PC, Country Financial, Sean O'Quinn, First Franklin Financial, Nine Run Farms, Boykin Steel and Crane, All Seasons Music Store, Lewis Septic, Jesup Housing Outlet, and the Wayne County Recreation Department. You want to talk about the parade route?
Yes, the parade route is going to be the same. It's been the last 2 or 3 years. It's going to start on southwest and northwest Broad Street. It'll be the lineup, and we have to use that whole road all the way down almost to Ty Street, because we have normally around 120, 130 floats and cars and all in the parade. And it'll then travel west on Cherry, turn west on First Street, and it'll end at Ty Street.
And we have talked to, has he changed the name? Howard Jones Funeral Home. We have talked to Jeff, and he is willing to let people pull into the funeral home and dismount, like all of the floats. They have a lot of kids where people are having to pick them up, and they need to park and have a safe place to pick up their children, so they will be allowed to go on into the funeral home parking lot.
Okay.
Try to make it a little safer. And keep the congestion down, because if everybody turns back, it kind of catches up to the end of the parade.
One of the issues we had, our parade is so big in Wayne County that it would actually lap in the back the front would catch the back up before they come off Tata Street.
Wow.
So that's why we've gone farther down and trying to go to Tata Street to dismantle there.
What else?
What else was the Chamber Christmas Parade?
Of course, we always want to announce, it's going to be live on WIFO 105.5 here. You can always listen to it here. And then WTOC will be back this year to air it on the TV, and that will be December the 9th at 5 p.m. on WTOC. It'll be showed then.
And I know he said the date on the early bird entry fee is November 16th, but, people might not be thinking, that's Friday. This year is about gone, so...
Yeah, things kind of sneak up on us sometimes, those dates that we have to do something by.
So if they can get it in by Friday, that's the early bird
discount.
Now, the absolute deadline is going to be noon on Wednesday, November the 28th, because they'll take us all day, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, to get the lineups and the flags out so everybody know where to park. And they'll get their lineup actually on November the 29th at 5 p.m. at Kitchen Tuna. We'll have a meeting, a safety meeting, and we'll also give them out their lineup where they'll line up that night.
Okay.
And then when we leave the safety meeting, we'll go to the tree lighting. And
That's right.
To the tree lighting. Okay.
So, have y'all talked about the schedule of events downtown? I don't know.
Go right ahead.
Well, we're going to have the tree lighting on the 29th, Thursday. I'm not sure what time, maybe 6. And then on Friday, the 30th, is Christmas open house. And then the 7th is going to be First Friday in Santa. And then the 8th is Breakfast with Santa at Cafe Euro. And then I think the 14th they're going to have Santa again. So downtown's going to be full of activities this year.
Lots of stuff going on.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And we do encourage people to shop here in Wayne County first.
Definitely.
Yes.
All right. Big Christmas parade coming up December 1st, right?
December 1st,
That's the
7 p.m.
first Saturday in December.
Yes, sir.
And the parade begins at what time?
7 p.m.
7 p.m.
It's Christmas lights and winter nights.
It'd be great. And if people want to put an entry into the parade, anything from as small as a golf cart all the way up to a big float, all they got to do is contact the Chamber of Commerce, right?
Yes, sir.
That's
Wayne
right.
County Chamber of Commerce. And that early bird special ends Friday. Is that correct?
November 16th.
And so you get a discount. You can still enter after that. It's
Yes,
just
sir.
that you get the discount up at that point right there.
You can enter all the way up to November 28th, Wednesday.
Okay.
I just got to give a shout out. Our new chamber director is awesome, Dina Bennett. She's really been a help. Donnie and I stepped in as co-chairs of the committee kind of midstream, and she has been an awesome help to us and
Good.
keeping things organized, and it's gone really smooth this year. So
All right. Getting everything ready for this big parade. It's always
we're
a
all
big event through
excited and
downtown
ready to
Jesup.
go.
It's
It
always
is.
a big event.
It's hard to believe. I think this is my 6th year and Sharon's 5th year on the parade committee, so we both enjoy it. And we start back in June actually preparing for this parade. So
Yeah, it takes a long time to
Yes,
prepare
sir.
for it. And so we encourage folks to enter whatever they want to into the parade. And then, of course, most people, you have thousands of people lined up along Cherry Street and along First Street to watch this beautiful parade through downtown Jesup,
Yes,
December
sir.
1st, starting at 7 p.m.
Don't you
And the-
mention the awards? Are they all cash awards? I mean, you mentioned the one grand prize. What are the other awards?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I think they just get a just an award, and the cash one is for the overall, the $1,000 for the best overall.
Best overall gets $1,000.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and the judges will be respectable people from out of town.
That's right, correct.
it will be.
Everyone's from out of town, that's for sure.
That's right.
Who are our stage? We're going to have Mike Long again.
It's,
at stage one, and
Yeah, I got stage one, which will be right downtown Jesup, kind of in front of the Strand Theater, and then the other one will be close to the Chamber of Commerce there.
Mike Long and Jeff Chandler on stage one, and Jamie Hickox and Mickey Tummerlin on stage two.
Okay.
I always
our
work
announcements.
stage one with those guys, and let me tell you, if you want to hear a comedy show, be at stage one.
Yeah, and that's what we put over the air during the parade is we do use the audio of the two folks that are up on the stage there on stage one. We just tie into their speaker system in there and use it.
Well, they really try to
On
get everybody in the
105.5.
spirit and have a good time.
Yes, they do. They have a good old time, teasing back and forth and have a good old time.
Oh, yeah.
And we was talking about on the way up here, or outside, that we bring the snow back this year, so we'll have more snow. So that's a big surprise last year, but this year we're going to bring the snow back.
Snow's coming back.
Snow's coming back to the parade.
Well, good.
No matter how hot it is in South Georgia, we're going to have snow.
Well, hopefully it'll be a cool night.
Yes.
We'll be getting that Christmas spirit.
That's right. Sweater weather.
Sweater weather. All right. And so the Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade coming up on December 1st. Go ahead and put it in your calendar, folks. I know that that's on Saturday night, but I know on Friday folks will go ahead and start backing their pickups up and their SUVs and picking out their spots and get a day in advance, getting ready to get that just right spot to be able to watch the parade.
That's right.
And we do have handicap parking. Now that you mentioned that, it'll be in the Goodies parking lot. We'll reserve it for handicap so they can back up there and watch the parade.
Okay. All right. And I'm sure that Wayne County's finance will be monitoring that to make sure it's just handicap folks.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. What is this gray day today down there at the Sheriff's Department? You got Sharon in her gray shirt there, button-up shirt with big Wayne County EMA on there, and you got your gray sports shirt on with Donnie Ray, Chief Deputy, or D-Ray. D-Ray. D-Ray here. You D-Ray. Chief Deputy with your shirt's logo on there.
It's funny because they do have matching shirt days, and I'm usually the one that don't have on the right shirt, but I actually had on the right one this morning. So
I always match.
Glad you fell in line today, Donnie.
Finally got in line with it.
Does Sharon keep you right on track? You know, I can send you a text message. Great day today, Donnie.
No, she needs to, though.
I think Robert tries to do that.
Robert
He's our organizer of the color thing, but he must be slacking.
All right. Well, it's great that y'all take time out of your busy schedules. I mean, both of y'all are extremely busy. I mean, we got the chief deputy here of Wayne County. We got the person who basically operates the day in, day out operation of EMA. And they always say if you want something done, ask a busy person. And I know y'all two are very busy. And it's great that y'all volunteer your time to co-chair the Christmas parade because it's a lot of work.
It is. Like I said, we start back in June talking about it, so...
But it's fun. We do love it. It's a lot of work, but it's one of those that it's worth it. When it's all said and done and the kids are smiling and happy and it turns out great, it's worth it.
Okay. Sounds good. Any special folks that are going to be recognized during the parade, like on floats or anything at all with the parade? Do we have any grand marshals or special?
We got something in the working that we might be able to announce here shortly.
Something in the workings.
Something special.
Something special.
All the chamber winners are in the parade.
Right.
The ones that won the awards.
Good.
Well, we do have,
all the winners of the from the Legends dinner, right?
Well, I can tell you a few of them. Right. Small Business of the Year is going to be honored, and that's Cafe Euro. The Business Leader of the Year is Kim Sumner. She's going to be in it. The James Harper Distinguished Service Award goes to Dr. Jeffrey Harris, and he's going to be riding in it. The Excellence in Agriculture was Randy Franks, and the Ambassador of the Year is Stephanie Carter. So all those people will be riding in the parade.
They'll be riding. Okay, good. I know there's usually certain floats with people on them or on cars and things of that sort that are being recognized for their accomplishments here in Wayne County.
Yes, sir.
I think we may have some representatives and congressmen in it too. I don't know.
Well, you never can tell. I can't wait to find out the secret that Donnie's talking about over there.
That's not a big. It's just.
I was about to say I can't either because I don't have a clue.
It's something I'll just come up with at the last minute.
Oh, you did. Okay, you did. All right, something secret. All right. Who or what will be on the parade, we don't know. Okay.
We always had the band. We know they'll be there. The high school band's always there, and you always end it with Santa Claus, so we know he'll be there.
Got Shriners coming in this year?
Shriners are coming in this year.
Oh, they're always so much fun. They're the life of the party, aren't they?
They are.
Yes, sir.
And they do several parades that day, but we're the last one, so they always put us down so they're here. They finish up here, and then they go out to our Shriners Club meeting afterwards.
Okay,
but they do. I think one of them last year said that was his 5th parade that Saturday he'd been in, so they enjoy it.
Wow. Man, some towns will start parades early on that Saturday.
Yes, sir.
All right, Jesup, Wayne County, the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade, Saturday, December 1st, 7 p.m. in downtown Jesup, folks. You do not want to miss it. It is fantastic. All right, Bob.
And get your entries in.
Questions for comments for our two folks in here this morning?
I want to talk about last night's event. Last night's event was a great night.
Appreciate that. That's
Okay. What was last night's event?
That was the Jerry McDaniel Public Safety Appreciation Supper. It's been going on 6-7 years now. We get together, Mike Long and a Glory Overholt, and they feed all EMS, fire, forestry, police, sheriff's office, air vac, EMA. They feed us all, and I guess it's close to $4,000 or $5,000 worth of prizes we give out.
Wow.
And it's just for Wayne County public safety. It was a packed house. I didn't get a count. I hadn't got a count yet, but we normally average about 200 people.
And talking to Glory, just everything's donated. And I think Rick Smeets donated all the chicken, and Jerry McDaniel donates all the food, and apparently a bunch of ladies provided all the desserts that were there last night.
So good, because
so it's just a great event that they, I think the Overholts started this several years ago.
Yeah.
Jonathan and Glory came and decided to recognize emergency management people and fire and law enforcement. So, but it was a tremendous turnout last night at the farmers market.
And I helped with that committee. Gloria and Mike come up with that idea years ago and called me and asked me to kind of help out with it. And I'm more amazed because we don't have to go out and get sponsorships. People called us and saying, "Hey, the event coming up, we want to sponsor it." So it's a good event.
Good.
And those desserts he's talking about, I mean, there were more desserts than that table was huge. Of course.
So you got a sugar rush last night.
Well, my motto is life short, eat dessert first. So.
And one good thing about it is even the sponsors, they want to go out there and participate. So they're out there fixing our plates. They're handing out the prizes. So all the sponsorships come out there to us. So it's a good event.
So this was for law enforcement, emergency management, first responders, things of this sort.
Firefighters.
Firefighters, the whole
Yes,
thing.
sir. And actually, we average. I think ever since we've been doing it, we've averaged about 200 people. So it's
that
a
is
good crowd.
fantastic.
Cafe Euro even brought their the
Ice
truck,
cream.
the food truck thing they have, and provided coffees and ice cream, and
Okay.
they've been a great support of the community.
All right.
So.
Sounds like a great event last night.
It was.
And we had to change it at the last minute because of the rain, of course. So we normally have it at the Overholts, but we ended up, we'd like to thank I guess City of Jesup has the farmers market let us use it last night because of the rain. So it worked out good.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
Last minute venue change there?
Yes, sir.
Just like the NFL had to do. They fixed to play a game down in Mexico City, and had to be moved back up to L.A. because the surface was messed up. So you just never can tell what's going to happen the last minute.
No, sir.
And I was glad there was a great turnout. We were a little worried with moving it that quick if people would still show up, but there was a great turnout. So.
Okay. All right. Christmas parade, December 1st. We see y'all again. Y'all coming back in next week on, what is the day, Wednesday?
Somebody else is coming next week. But
somebody's coming next Wednesday? Okay.
Unless, they don't, and then we'll be here. So.
Dottie and Sharon will be here.
But we will be back one more time to talk about the logistics at the end.
Okay, sounds good. All right, y'all have a good day.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. All right, 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO 819. We got more of the world famous Butch and Bob Show in a moment.
The world famous Butch and Bob Show.